I have heard some people say about, the wonderful American Constitution and its Bill of Rights, and many of them have mentioned that, they say it's kind of derived from the Magna Carta, and I hear this a lot. And so one time I decided to look up the Magna Carta and just kind of give it a quick read, and as I noticed, it's not so much about rights and government and all that. The Magna Carta is first and foremost a financial document. From what I've seen of it, it actually is more about debts and financing than actually rights. Rights are probably sort of mentioned where it talks about having a trial by your peers, a trial by jury, which is usually in reference to some sort of debt thing. The Magna Carta is like about saying, if so-and-so man takes out a debt to fund his farm, and he's growing a crop, and he has an accident and dies in the fields, who should pay his debt? Should his widow pay the debt? Or if his wife also dies in the accident, are his children indebted? How does that work? And it says certain things like they will appoint custodians of the children, that they should be looked after and raised until they are of age. And once they are of age, then they inherit the debt. And then it tells you that if you are through an English bank, you have one sort of funding, and if your bank is owned by Jewish people, it's in a different set of funding. That's sort of the gist of what I've got from reading the Magna Carta. But I'm not sure we want to equate our Constitution too much with that, as it seems to me to be mostly a banking document, because the King of England was trying to put himself above people and above the banks. And so the rich barons at the time decided to give this ultimatum to King John that we expect at least to have these financial rules in place, that you just can't do any old thing you want, and so here's the laws, and they're mostly financial. So I just thought I'd mention that. Does anybody care to comment on that or talk about it? Have you ever looked at the Magna Carta? Maybe you've seen some other interesting parts that I haven't. Because I've seen some of it in the original language, which is a little bit thick, and also some that are in modern paraphrase. So, until later, we'll be seeing you.